Hi, I'm Allie, and I'm living chronic faith. Thanks for stopping by. October 22nd is National Scar Appreciation Day. And when I saw that on the calendar, it hit home. See, 20 years ago, I fell through a plate glass window. Thank God it was on the first floor. But plate glass is going to do what plate glass does when you fall through it, no matter what floor you're on. It's a long story for another day, but I remember when I went to the ER, I had this makeshift bandage on my head and I was applying pressure. And when they called me back, they had to remove that bandage, and the pain was excruciating when the air hit it. I remember they had to give me lidocaine to the wound area so they could clean out the shards of glass that were left behind and then stitch it up. I got 5 dissolvable stitches on the inside, 21 on the outside. And afterwards, they gave me the option to consider plastic surgery to remove the scar. I'm so glad I chose not to have the scar removed, because every time I look at this beautiful souvenir on my face, I am reminded not just of the pain I went through, not just of the healing process, but of the fact that it did heal and the pain didn't last forever. Many of us have visible scars, but some of our scars are hidden. Some of our scars are physical, others are emotional. But the reason that we can appreciate those scars in this moment is because they are a reminder not just of the trauma, but of the fact that the pain didn't last forever. Because it's not the last thing that we're going to go through that might cause us pain. But in that moment, when the pain is so heavy, when the pain is so strong, it's hard to think outside of the pain. It's hard to have hope that the pain will one day go away. But when we look at our scars, we can choose to allow them to be a reminder that, yes, pain will come. We are living in a sinful world, and pain is inevitable, but it's not permanent. And that one day, God is faithful to see to it that the pain, whatever is causing us pain, will be healed. It reminds me of Jeremiah in the book of Lamentations when he wrote, "This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness." Jeremiah had been through so much. He was called the weeping prophet. He had been arrested and falsely accused and beaten and abandoned by everyone who cared about him, even had a hit put out on him by his family. No wonder he was weeping. And even as he was writing this passage of scripture, he was talking about all the things that he had been through and how abandoned and forgotten he felt. But then he landed on this thought: God has been faithful to see me through everything I've been through. And that gives him hope. That's what our scars do for us. They are a reminder not just of the pain, not just of the incident that caused it, but the fact that the pain doesn't last forever. The older saints used to say, trouble don't last always. And it's true. So I pray that whatever you're going through, whatever challenge you may be facing, whatever you might be up against in this moment, that you will look at whatever scars you are carrying and be reminded that no matter how great the pain has been, trouble don't last always. Healing is coming if you will allow God to uncover it, to take out anything that will cause trouble in the future, and that he will mend those broken places in your life so that you can begin the process of healing. And one day, you will look back at the scar left behind from what you're going through and remember that God has once again been faithful to bring healing to your life. I love you. I'm praying for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one.